If it's my search history, a map of all my worries, every question I never sent, every fire I tried to prevent, just my search history.
March to July, all searches were about you. How to make long distance work. Gifts for someone who has everything. Meaning of to fill silences. Is it normal to feel lonely together? Had to say I need more without sounding needy. This is my search history, a map of all my worries, every question I never sent, every fire I tried to prevent, just my search history.
August to October, the questions changed.
Signs of emotional withdrawal. Apartment listings in my price range. How to divide shared books. Can you unfall in love?
How long does heartbreak last scientifically?
This is my search history, a map of all my worries, every question I never sent, every fire I tried to prevent,
Just my search history.
And last night, like 3 a.m., one final search. How to delete search history. I clicked cancel. 'Cause even mess is pathetic. Raw, unedited proof is proof. I was here. I tried. I searched for answers, even when I knew there were none.
April etch in my camera roll became a single case study. How to pose naturally, best angles for sunset, meaning of eye contact in photos, smiling with teeth sincere. How to capture someone's essence.
This is my archive, my catalog of proof, every unshared uncried truth, a gallery I cannot release, this quiet, endless index disease.
July to September, the algorithm of my gaze began to recompose. How to crop someone out, apps that remove backgrounds, portrait mode errors. Can memories be edited? Cloud storage for one.
This is my archive, my catalog of proof, every unshared and cropped truth, the gallery I cannot release, is quiet, endless, index disease.
And yesterday, at golden hour, I selected all 24/7 files. The prompt glowed, delete permanently. I swiped out keep. Because these perfect logged compositions, these curated private visions, are the only server where you still look at me the way I remember, the way I need the data to be.
In focus, in frame, forever cast down the same. 10:20s, 2 p.m. 3 pulsing dots say maybe a win. My breath catches, here it comes. An answer question, something that hums with life, with connection with you. The bubble continues 5 seconds, 10. I imagine the words you're placing within. Hey, I was thinking, or remember that time? The bubble holds space, it feels almost like a sound. Typing bubble, digital hesitation, a miniature act of creation. You started to speak to me, then changed your mind, leaving the echo of the thought behind. Typing bubble, brief and bright. You gave me everything but the words tonight. The bubble stays 15 seconds now. That's a paragraph, that's a vow, that's I miss you, or this is hard, or why my own thumbs hover. A mirrored reply forms in my throat. I wait my turn. The screen glow or something is about to be learned in. The bubble pops, no sound, just gone. The space where it was stretches on and on. Typing bubble, digital hesitation, a miniature act of creation. You started to speak to me, then changed your mind, leaving the echo of a thought behind. Typing bubble, brief and bright. You gave me everything but the words tonight. Maybe you type, how are you? Backspace because it felt too true. Or maybe you type my name, just tap. I realized there was nothing to follow it with. No blame. Just a sentence that died in its infancy. A feeling you felt, set free. Before it could reach me, I never sent my reply either. It was perfect, it was clever, it was kind. I lived and died in my own line. Our conversation happened in the space between two bubbles that met. We spoke without words, we connected without touch, and let it be enough. The 1st January, I'll be an archivist of your digital ghost. My ritual, tracking the echo. Time zone difference calculation. Read receipt, failure rates. Typing bubble, 2 minutes ago. Perceived, status icon, semiotics. Last active, 2 minutes ago. 1 minute ago. Now. This is my vigil, my silent watch, measuring the half-life of your digital touch. Every refresh, a failed request. Every all mine, now a temporary guest. Just data points where my doubt derives. A fate sustained by separate glowing lives. February to April, the signal began to decay. Inactive account, protocols, auto-reply, sincerity index, do not disturb. Permanent or temporary, can presence be simulated? Ghosting, the spectrum, not a binary.
This is my vigil, my vigil, my vigil, my silent watch, measuring the hurt of life of your digital touch. Every refresh, a failed request, every online now a temporary guess. Just data points where my doubt derives. A face sustained by separate glowing lives. And this morning at 4:17 a.m. your status flickered active for 8 seconds. A green pulse in the void.
My response remained delivered. These timestamps are scripture now. These faint forensic traces allow a reconstruction of the when, before connectional is a metric, the field attempt. You were here, I was there, we were somewhere.
Day 30 in the recently deleted. A blurry photo of your feet on my dashboard at sunset. I remember the radio song, I don't remember why I deleted it. The system says I have time to change my mind. I have time. These are my deleted scenes. 30 days to disappear. Fragments too true for the main feed. Fading year by year. These are my deleted scenes. Day 22, a screenshot of a text. I'll be there soon, it says a promise. Now perplexed, my thumb hovers over a cover. The air in the room is still. I close the app, I let the countdown do its will. 22 days to go. These are my deleted scenes. 30 days to disappear. Fragments too true for the main feed. Fading year by year. These are my deleted scenes. Day 15, halfway gone. A video of nothing, just laughter off camera. Dawn, I can't recall the joke. The sound is muted anyway. It's just a moving square of gray now. Halfway gone. Day 7, your shadow on a wall. Day 3, a broken plate in a hall. Day 1, a picture so overexposed. This was wildlife. Maybe that was us, maybe that's right.
Permanently delete all items. The alert glows in the dark. My finger knows the way. One touch. A final, silent shutter style. An empty album. A clean slate. Permanently delete all items. The alert glows in the dark. My finger knows the way. One touch. The final, silent shutter sound. An empty album. A clean slate.
deleted. Playlist missing, collaborator added you as editor February 3rd. First song that one from the road trip where you sang the wrong words. Status played by you February 4th. Second song, the one that mentions you're sitting the bridge. Status played by you February 5th. This felt like talking without the words. Playlit editors, one voice, adding tracks like sending letters to a silent house, watching the last play timestamp grow. A number measuring how much you don't know. Playlist. A blatant love song, no metaphor. Status played once March 11th, 2 was silent pain. April 5th, the question in lyric form. Status unplayed. Big late beat, something neutral. Status. The collaboration is over. I'm just curating a museum. 2 editors, 1 voice, adding tracks like sending letters to a silent house, watching the last play timestamp grow. A number measuring how much you don't know. Playlist. Songs for both of us that doesn't know it just sees the shared list. I click add, I click add, I click add. Fill in the void with someone else's art. My only contribution is the air. I should delete it, it's just beta on a server, but it's the last place we were in anyway whatsoever, so I'll let it exist. This digital shelf, a monument to talking to myself, titled honestly from the start. Playlist. Sent, hey, 360 seconds of maybe, then the clock, hey, then all sent. Did you get my 3:15 p.m. delivered 3:15 p.m. The 2 blue check marks stared back. A period of full stop, no, appeared. Read receipts, digital proof of a silent defeat. You saw the words hang in the air between us and chose to let them fall. Read receipts, the most honest answer of all. Sent a link to a song at 8:43 p.m. delivered 8:42 p.m. Read 9:15 p.m. 33 minutes. I listened to the song 3 times. I imagined you listening once. I was wrong. Good night, 1:23 a.m. delivered 1:23 a.m. Read 6:07 a.m. You were asleep or you weren't. The blue checks don't say, they just say you saw it, and morning came anyway. Read receipts, digital proof of a silent defeat. You saw the words hang in the air between us and chose to let them fall. Read receipts, the most honest answer of all. I turned off my own red softer here. It could mean anything, but I know I always know. Last message sent, okay, alright. Order confirmed, estimated delivery 5-7 days. I bought us matching mugs that said handle with care. You laughed and said the shipping cost more than the pair. I refreshed the tracking page 12 times that first night. Each click felt like a promise, like coming into sight. These delivery notifications, marking time in cold vibrations. Every update on a screen was a hope, a fear, a scene. These delivery notifications, packages in transit, weather delay expected. My text turned to your replies disconnected. I watched the little truck icon crawl across the state. My love, a little dot stuck at some deco gate. The storm outside my window matched the one inside the app. Both were slowing something down, putting dreams on wrap. These delivery notifications, marking time in cold vibrations. Every update on the screen was a hope, a fear, a scene. These delivery notifications delivered, left at front door. Sunlight, you smile and rip and tape the floor. 2 mugs on the shelf, steam rising, perfect heat for one brief delivered moment. Everything felt complete. Return initiated, reason no longer needed. One log in the box, the other one unheated. Sits by the sink, a chick now on its rim. I packed it all so carefully, making a content seed. Light unbreakable, easy to send back. The system asked for feedback, I left the feedback loud. Oh, I can fight in transit, delivered, time process. Thank you for your business. PM, my thumb finds the crescent moon. The world goes quiet, the screen dims soon. I scroll to your name, still at the top. Start contact, permission never to stop. If you called now, the ring would come through. Special allowance just for you. The bed is cold, the setting is done. Now we see if you'll be the one. Do not disturb for everyone but you. entered in weeks. 11:03, no sound. 11:17, the darkness is profound. 11:45, a flicker, just a system update, false alarm. 12:08, this ritual is losing all its charm. My arm grows numb from the weight of the chance, from the silence of this one-sided technological romance. Do not stay for everyone but you. The tiny gate in the silence, waiting for what you might do. The night stretches long, the phone face down on a sheet, hoping for the vibration, the light, the obsolete beat. Do not disturb, setting a test, an open door to a room where no guest has entered in weeks. Outwritten article, digital wellness, it said turn off notifications before you go to bed. It didn't mention how to turn off hope, how to delete this fragile single pointed slope. Maybe tomorrow I won't set the exception. Maybe tomorrow I'll accept the deception. "5:47 a.m. The sun defeats the mold, the screen lights up with news of the world. A heady load, no missed calls, no text, just time. Another night where you didn't cross the line I drew for you in settings. Another night of letters. The silence be the only thing that rings true. Do not. From that summer day is slowly turning gray. The bright red of your t-shirt there is softening to something rare. Gentler shade of what was bold, a story partially told. The edges curl, the paper thin, letting new light slowly in. And I don't try to fix the fate or be afraid of what it may, because the memory in my mind is doing the same over time. These fading photos on my shelf are teaching me about myself, how everything that hurts too bright eventually finds softer light. The sharp details begin to blur into a gentle quiet stir. A composition rearranged where less is lost and simply changed. These fading photos in a box are showing me how time unlocks the hardest moments from their frames and gently whispers different names for what we thought would always stay, but learn the beautiful slow way to fade. The angry words we said that night have lost their burning, painful light. Now just a smudge of darker shade upon a choice that we both made. The laughter from a better year, still sweet but not as crystal clear. A pleasant haze around the joy for the girl and for the boy. And maybe this is how we heal, not by forgetting what was real, but letting time do what it does to all of us, because it was. These fading photos on my shelf are teaching me about myself, how everything that hurts too bright eventually finds softer light. The sharp details begin to blur into a gentle quiet stir. A composition rearranged where less is lost and simply changed. These fading photos in a box are showing me how time unlocks the hardest moments from their frames and gently whispers different names for what we thought would always stay, but learn the beautiful slow way to fade. Maybe memories are meant to be developed and be bent by light and air and passing years and all our quiet human fears, until they're artifacts of love or what we once were thinking of. Not painful truths but gentle lies that help us say our goodbyes to versions of ourselves outgrown in fading photos we have known. These fading photos on my shelf have finally found themselves as gentle guides, not sharp reminders of all my past complex dividers. The details blurred to something new, a softer, gentler, truer view. A composition rearranged where everything was truly changed. These fading photos in my hands, I finally understand the hardest moments in their frames had whispered their new kinder names for what I thought would always stay, but found the beautiful, better way to fade.
I used to run from any weather that didn't match my sunny tether. I'd rage against the gathering gray and beg the clouds to go away. I'd barricade with artificial light, declare a temporary false respite, and count the hours till the breach of blue, while truer storms inside me grew. But something in me shifted gear. I started choosing how to hear the punctuation of pain, what it sought to explain. I learned to watch the rain. Honest like that is a stain, but as a slow forgiving sweep and the rhythm my own breath can keep. I'm learning how the gray can hold a spectrum older than the cold, a muted brilliance on the skin of this new world I'm living in. I'm learning to watch the rain descend without the need to make it end, to see the grace within the wet and all I've hurried to forget. I'm learning to watch the rain descend without the need to make it end, to see the grace within the wet and all I've hurried to forget. I'm learning to watch the rainy sun without the need to make it end, to see the grace within the wet and all I've hurried to forget. Now when the atmosphere grows deep, I make no futile desperate leap. I choose my coat, I tie my lace and meet the weather face to face. I note the blues in the sky in vain that speak without the need of pain. I walk a student, not a foe, and watch where all the droplets go on surfaces I'd overlooked, in quiet corners where I'd never looked, and in the temporary glass of every puddle that I pass glass, I see a softer, clearer cast of self-design and peace, not haste, letting the fallen moments pass. I'm learning to watch the rain, not as a stain, but as a slow, forgiving sweep in the rhythm my own breath can keep. I'm learning how the gray can hold a spectrum older than the cold, a muted brilliance on the skin of this new world I'm living in. I'm learning to watch the rain descend without the need to make it end, to see the grace within the wet and all I've hurried to forget. I'm learning to watch the rain descend. Maybe every feeling's weather, a temporary shift in tether. It gathers waves that must release a necessary transient peace. It doesn't need my interference, my panic or my weary reverence, just my witness, calm and slow, and then my willingness to let it go, to watch it travel out to sea the way it always does. Through me, through me, longing to watch the rain, not as lack, not as a stain, but as a water washing clean my view and the quiet rhythm that is true. I'm learning how the gray can hold 100 truths, a story told in silver lines and quiet sound, the only ground I need to have found. I'm learning to watch the rain descend without a need to defend, to see the beauty in the wet and in the life I haven't lived yet. I'm learning to watch the rain, to watch the rain. Da, da, da,
Your daughter's at the grocery store, 6:18 p.m. Mine is stationary at home again. You moved to aisle for dairy. I wonder if you're buying the milk we used to share, or something new, something scary. The distance, 2.3 miles, the turn to drive 7 minutes. We haven't shared a card in months, just these digital limits. This blue circle, this gray road, this silent agreed upon code. Shared location, fitting connection, watching your movement as my own direction stands still. A live map of two separate lives. The closest we get is this. I see where you arrive. Shared location, a polite lie, a way to say I care without asking why. Your dock goes to a part of town I don't know, 9:40 through p.m. Mine traces the same path from bed to desk again. You stay for 48 minutes, my screen dims. I don't zoom in, I don't pretend. The feature asked, get directions to this location. My thumb hovers a small digital temptation. I close the app, the circle remains. A tiny planet with its own lonely lane. Shared location, fading connection, watching your movement as my own direction stands still. A live map of two separate lives. The closest we get is this. I see where you arrive. Last Tuesday, 3:14 p.m. Our dots were closest, one street between. You were at the pharmacy, I was at the bank. Two blue orbs on parallel rings. We could've looked up, we could've waved, but the math doesn't show that we're both brave. It just shows 2 points not touching. A fact forever, nothing more, nothing. The share expires in 3 days. A system comped a gentle nudge to part ways. I could stop, but now you probably won't. We'll let it lapse in the background and quietly don't mention it. 2 decks drifting off the nap of us into the wide unbanked space without a fence. The silence would be heavier, a weight upon the room, but it arrived like morning mist that gently lifts at noon. The space where you used to sit now holds the morning light, and all the words we didn't say sleep peacefully at night. And in these quiet hours I find a different pace of mind that doesn't rush to fill the air with conversations we would share. These quiet hours are teaching me how to be alone and free, not as a loss but as a gain. The gentle easing of the rain that used to fall inside my chest when I would try my very best to keep us both in perfect tune under a changing moon. These quiet hours show me how the memories I have now are not just ghosts of what has been, but where I can begin to hear my own voice clear and true in everything I choose to do in these quiet hours. I'm not avoiding all the places we used to go together. I'm just learning how to visit them in different kinds of weather. The cafe where we share a cake now knows my book and tea, and every page I turn alone is teaching me to be. And as the afternoon grows long, I hear a different song. Now when we used to sing along, but one where I belong. These quiet hours are teaching me how to be alone and free, not as a loss but as a gain. A gentle easing of the rain that used to fall inside my chest when I would try my very best to keep us both in perfect tune under a changing moon. These quiet hours show me how the memories I have now are not just ghosts of what has been, but where I can begin to hear my own voice clear and true in everything I choose to do in these quiet hours. And maybe peace is just this, learning what you'll miss and missing it with open hands that understand love's shifting sands. Don't disappear, they rearrange into a landscape that will change with every quiet hour that passes through window panes and empty glasses. Quiet hours turn into flowers that bloom in their own time with their own rhyme. Quiet and deep where memories sleep, not gone, just resting in these quiet hours, becoming mine, all mine, in these quiet hours.
cried until I slept, a debt to feeling that I kept, to let the wave crash, not pretend this wasn't truly finally the end of something built to outlast years, now drowned in recent quiet tears. The pillow holds a salt damp map of where I made my griefs collapse. But dawn arrived on schedule wrong, ignoring the collapse it saw. The world maintains its blind routine for hearts that lie in parts unseen. This is the morning after, a slow assembling of the matter. One breath, then another breath. One fragile step back from the death of spirit, hope and everything. This is the only song to sing. The eggs are crackling in the pan, performing the mere fact it can to anchor someone who might sway and purchase the approaching day. This is the morning after all, when you decline the final fall. Not completely finally down, but press your weight into the ground of the morning after. I brush my teeth, I part my hair, and curate calm with practiced care. When every motion feels like stone against the hollow in the bone of missing what I banked upon in a naive and vanished on. But I enforce the shoe, the code, and swallow down the aching note, because the bus won't calibrate to any newly fractured state. The job remains a neutral frame to house a diminished steady flame. This is the morning after, a slow assembling of the matter. One breath, then another breath. One fragile step back from the death of spirit, hope and everything. This is the only song to sing. The coffee drips its bitter blood, doing what a morning's got to do to propose to one like me a possibility of be. This is the morning after all, when you decline the final fall. Not completely finally down, but press your weight into the ground of a morning after. And maybe healing's not a state, but this a body choosing weight upon a floor, a hand that lifts the kettle, though the spirit drifts toward any simpler, darker form. But choosing in this kitchen warm and ordinary awful light, to lean against the pull of night with all the will, the broken on. This is the morning after, an inventory of the after. One breath, then another breath. A ceasefire with the inner death of all I thought I had to be. This is what remains of me. The eggs are eaten, plate is clean, a monument to what's routine. And I'm still standing still in place, and that's the whole and quiet grace. This is the morning after all, I didn't take the final fall. I'm standing on the claimed ground. I won the silence, not the sound of giving up today. In the morning after, Friday 6 p.m. Matt rolled by the door. The class I booked online last night, I'm aiming for the core. 7:30 gallery, new artists on the wall. I'll nod and sip my sparkling drink and try to know it all. 9 o'clock reservation, table set for 5. We'll talk about the headlines while our conversations thrive. My calendar is color-coded, every hour has a name, a different kind of company, but still it feels the same. I'm building evidence to prove that I am occupied, a solid weekend alibi with nothing left inside. Weekend alibi, I've got receipts for every hour, from morning sun to late night talks and someone's borrowed power. I'm stacking up the moments like a tower of defense, a curated emptiness, a vibrant pretense. Weekend alibi, the stories are tight and it's true. The only thing I'm running from is missing you. Saturday at 10, the farmer's market crowd. I'll buy the bread you never liked and say the name out loud. 12 p.m. the climbing gym, I'll reach a higher grade. 2 p.m. a double feature in the cinematic shade. 8 p.m. a board game night with laughter as the score. I'll win around and lose the thread of what we're playing for. My phone is filled with photos of the places I have been. The captions all are witty, but they're wearing very thin. I'm building evidence to prove that I am occupied, a solid weekend alibi with nothing left inside. Weekend alibi, I've got receipts for every hour, from morning sun to late night talks and someone's borrowed power. I'm stacking up the moments like a tower of defense, a curated emptiness, a vibrant pretense. Weekend alibi, the stories are tight and it's true. The only thing I'm running from is missing you. And when the last friend says goodbye and locks turn in the hall, the silence doesn't ask me how I'm doing, that's the wall. The alibi expires and the witness is alone with just the ticking of the clock in this familiar zone. I could just sit here in it, let the feeling have its say, but I'm already scrolling for next Saturday. Weekend alibi, I've got receipts for every hour, from morning sun to late night talks and someone's borrowed power. Stacking up the moments like a tower of defense, curated emptiness, a vibrant emptiness, so convincing. Weekend alibi, the stories are tight and it's true. The only thing I'm running from, the only space I fear, is the quiet afternoon when you might have been here. Weekend alibi, next week's schedule's looking bright. Another perfect ally for every lonely night. Giving morning like us, destined to. Your side is bright, my side in shadow. Dust is dancing where your laptop used to hum. I keep my eyes on my own column. Empty desk, holding so much air. Empty desk with an empty chair. I tell myself you just went to get a drink, and any minute now you'll be back, I think.
this empty desk.
Felt the tears begin their forming. They borrowed water, kept it warm. The shower steady, neutral steam. I let the sadness have its theme, but held its volume to a hum. A practical, unwritten sum to save the symphony of grief. For when my heart finds its relief, because the groceries won't buy themselves, and deadlines sit like books on shelves, and friends text gentle worry codes, and laundry waits in heavy loads. I'm saving tomorrow's crying for a day that's more forgiving. Today I'll just keep breathing in and out and move this temporary body all about. I'm saving the big shaking sobs for when I finished all my jobs, of wearing normal like a coat. I'll give the deeper ache my full devoted throat. I'm saving tomorrow's breaking for when my soul is done with making a convincing gentle sound. I'll let the foundation shake, I'll let it hit the ground. But not today, no, not just yet. Today's not finished being met. I made the tea and felt its heat, contain what I could not delete. It warmed the passage, not the room, where sadness hangs in quiet gloom. I type polite and clear replies with steady words and earnest eyes, for every word except the part that's practicing a different art. Because the dog still needs his root, and dishes pile, and we talk about the surface weather, not the storm that's holding my interior form. I'm saving tomorrow's crying for a day that's more forgiving. Today I'll just keep breathing in and out and move this temporary body all about. I'm saving the big shaking sobs for when I finished all my jobs, of wearing normal like a coat. I'll give the deeper ache my full devoted throat. I'm saving tomorrow's breaking for when my soul is done with making a convincing gentle sound. I'll let the foundation shake, I'll let it hit the ground. But not today, no, not just yet. Today's not finished being met. And maybe this is how we met, not in collapse, but in the discipline, sustainable dose the spirit can intake. Without its own foundations quake, not courage but a kind of care, a management of thin star gear, to face the overwhelming mass in portions that will let you pass. I'm saving tomorrow's crying for a morning more compliant, with the need to come undone and greet what I've outrun. I'm saving the big shaking sobs for when I'm finished with the jobs of being human. Just for now, I'll let the delayed truth take its bow. I'm saving tomorrow's breaking. I know the precise tender aching that waits with patience, certain skill. I'll need it when I choose, I will, just not today. I met